If your goal is a flatter stomach, stop treating 10,000 steps like a magic number. There's a Japanese walking method that can make just 30 minutes of walking feel much more effective. No running, no jumping, and no exhausting cardio. But here's what most videos get wrong. Japanese walking does not magically target belly fat. What it can do is help you move at a better intensity, improve fitness, burn more energy, and make consistency easier. And that combination is what actually matters. 10,000 steps can be a useful goal, but it is not a magical finish line. Your body does not ignore the first 9,999 steps and suddenly switch on at 10,000. A better question is, am I moving more than I normally do? Imagine one woman walks 3,000 steps a day. Another already walks 8,000. They probably don't need the exact same target. For one woman, adding a few short walks may be enough to create progress. For another, improving the quality of her walking may matter more. And that is where Japanese interval walking becomes interesting. The method is surprisingly simple. Walk briskly for 3 minutes, then slow down for 3 minutes, and repeat. 3 minutes brisk, 3 minutes easy. That is 1 round. If you do 5 rounds, you reach about 30 minutes. But beginners do not need to start there. 3 rounds gives you 18 minutes. 4 gives you 24. 5 gives you 30. Build gradually. How fast should you walk? This is where most beginners make the method harder than it needs to be. Your fast interval is not a sprint. You should not finish gasping for air. Think about a 7 out of 10 effort. Your breathing becomes stronger. Your arms swing naturally. Your steps feel purposeful. You can still say a short sentence, but you probably would not want to have a long conversation. Then the easy 3 minutes begin. Slow down, relax your shoulders, let your breathing settle, but keep moving. You are recovering, not stopping. Why this method feels different? A normal walk can sometimes become so comfortable that your body barely feels challenged. Hard cardio can go too far in the opposite direction. It becomes uncomfortable, and eventually something you avoid. Japanese interval walking sits between those two extremes. Challenge, recover. Challenge, recover. And mentally, this makes a big difference. Instead of thinking, I still have 30 minutes left, you only need to reach the next 3-minute interval. That makes consistency much easier. The truth about belly fat. Now let's talk about the reason you probably clicked this video. Belly fat. Can this walking method tell your body to burn fat specifically from your stomach? No. You cannot choose exactly where fat comes off first. But walking still plays an important role. It increases daily movement, improves cardiovascular fitness, helps you expend more energy, and it is gentle enough for many beginners to repeat consistently. That matters because body transformation does not come from one brutal workout. It comes from what you can repeat week after week. Add strength training. And this is where Femme Calisth takes a slightly different approach. If you want a flatter-looking stomach and a stronger body, do not rely on walking alone. Add 2 short strength sessions each week. Keep them simple. Squats, incline push-ups, glute bridges, rows, dead bugs, beginner calisthenics. Walking helps you move more. Strength training helps you build muscle, posture, and body control. Together, they create a much stronger foundation for body transformation. The 10-minute post-meal walk. There is also one very easy way to add more useful walking to your day. Walk after a meal. You do not need another full workout. Finish dinner, put your phone away, and walk for 10 minutes. That short walk can help your body manage the rise in blood sugar after eating. And more importantly, it gives you another easy opportunity to move. So when life gets busy and you cannot complete your full interval session, do not tell yourself the day is ruined. Take a 10-minute walk after your largest meal. A smaller habit you actually do is more valuable than a perfect routine you keep postponing. Fasted walking. What about walking before breakfast? You may have heard that fasted walking burns dramatically more belly fat. It is not that simple. Your body may use more fat for fuel during some fasted exercise, but that does not automatically mean you will lose more body fat over time. So if you enjoy morning walks before breakfast, great. If you feel better after eating, that is fine too. You do not need a secret morning window, and you definitely do not need a detox drink. The bigger picture still matters most. Movement, nutrition, strength, sleep, recovery, consistency. The biggest mistake. Now, here's the mistake I promised earlier. Most beginners make the fast interval too fast. They hear interval training and turn 3 minutes of brisk walking into a near sprint. Their breathing becomes chaotic, their posture falls apart, and suddenly a sustainable routine becomes miserable. Remember this, the fast interval should feel challenging, but repeatable. If you finish one interval and feel like you could never do another, slow down. That is not failure, that is smart training. Your 12-week plan. Here is the simple progression. Weeks 1 through 4, do 3 rounds. 3 minutes brisk, 3 minutes easy. 18 minutes total. Aim for 3 sessions each week. Weeks 5 through 8, increase to 4 rounds. That gives you 24 minutes. This is also a good time to add 2 short strength workouts each week. Then, during weeks 9 through 12, work toward 5 rounds. 30 minutes total. Keep your strength sessions, and add short post-meal walks whenever they fit naturally into your day. You do not need perfection, you need progression. The bigger picture. So, forget the idea that hitting exactly 10,000 steps suddenly unlocks fat loss. And forget the idea that one special walking method will magically melt stomach fat. Japanese interval walking is useful because it gives your walks structure. It challenges your body without requiring extreme cardio. And it can be easy enough to repeat consistently. Pair it with strength training. Eat in a way that supports your goals. Sleep well, recover, and give your body time. Because real progress is not one perfect workout. It is dozens of ordinary workouts you actually keep doing. 7-day challenge. For the next 7 days, try 3 rounds. 3 minutes brisk, 3 minutes easy. Repeat 3 times. Just 18 minutes. Do not worry about being perfect. Your only goal is to start. And if your goal is a stronger, flatter-looking midsection, watch my beginner deep core routine next. Walking helps with overall movement and fitness. Core training helps build strength, posture, and control underneath. Subscribe to Femme Calisth for calm, beginner-friendly fitness that helps you become stronger without turning exercise into punishment. Train smart, build real strength, and feel wonderful inside and out.